Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day I like to feature country artists, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, as I was watching the React channel and they were reacting to 90s country music, and if current people knew anything about it or young adults knew anything about it, and all of a sudden Garth Brooks popped up on there, and they actually kind of showed a Garth Brooks video, but it looked like it was part of a live performance and somebody just overlapped the audio onto that. And I'm like, okay, I could do a Garth Brooks song, because if you are a reactor to music and you want to do a Garth Brooks video, that I would challenge you, and I will wait right now for you to go on there and try to find a Garth Brooks video. Go ahead. You're going to be hard pressed to find one, and that's because Garth Brooks basically pulled all of his videos off of YouTube except for one, and it was just happened about a month ago. And when I saw that I could play the video, it was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. So the video is The Thunder Rolls, and I love the song The Thunder Rolls just by the atmosphere that the song creates. Now, The Thunder Rolls came out in 1991. What I found out about this is that the video was actually banned on certain television stations because of the nature of the video. It's kind of got like a Hardy waiting to Trump kind of vibe, except that the girl doesn't need another man to do it. I think she does it herself. And so, you know, it was applauded by women's shelters and, you know, things like that for the tackling such a subject matter. But, you know, at the time, radio stations were pulling it because they're like, we don't want to be seen to be glorifying this and abuse and everything else like that. Yet the people who are being abused going like, we love this shit. Yeah, come on. You know, expose it. Don't keep it in the closet. So, let's take a look at what this song did on the charts. And you know what? It did what it had to do. Blammo went to #1 on the Canada Country Tracks and #1 on the US Hot Country Songs. It did what it was set out to do. It's a #1 hit. Now, Garth Brooks could not do any wrong in the 90s. I think he's like the highest selling country artist of all time. So that's not a small feat to do, because there's a lot of good country music artists out there, whether they be male, female, or group. You know, there's just a lot of good ones out there, a lot of memorable ones out there, a lot of ones that have had longevity, like the Oak Ridge Boys or Alabama, things like that. So, you know what? That's not a small feat to do. And so I also thought about doing like maybe some of his live stuff, and maybe I'll do that some other time, because it looks like he's really electrifying live. So I might start to do that, because I liked Garth Brooks. Yeah, I think if you lived in the 90s, you couldn't hate on Garth Brooks. You could hate on Billy Ray Cyrus, but you can't hate on Garth Brooks. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Garth Brooks and the Thunder Rolls.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's do this.
Southwesterly winds to 37 miles per hour.
We'll have a high of 59 degrees, with the temperature dropping rapidly. The showers and thunderstorms expected to continue into tomorrow morning.
So, I was just wondering,
Wondering what?
will I see you tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
You belong with me, not her. I want you to stay.
Get real. I'm a family man.
"3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. The raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. And the thunder rolls, thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night, as the storm blows all out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls. Waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night, as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls.
Okay, kind of cuts off a little bit, but you get the song, you get the gist. I found out that it won the CMA Video of the Year award that year. I also found out that when they first banned the video, they wanted him to put a disclaimer on there, and he's like, I'm not going to do it. If you guys want to do it, go ahead, but I'm not going to do it because I like the artistic vision that I put out there. I like the message that it gives. I also found out there's a fourth verse to this song that's not in the video that he sometimes does in concert. The other big trivia fact is that Garth Brooks didn't write this song for him. He wrote this song, him and another guy wrote this song, and they actually gave it to Tanya Tucker. And Tanya Tucker had it for a minute, and then she passed on it and gave it back to them. And so Garth's like,
shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
okay, I got this album called No Fences coming out. Boom, with all the artsy stuff that goes along with it. So, yeah, you know what? That could have taken Tanya Tucker into the 20th century, or at least into the 90s, because I don't know. I mean, I heard of Tanya Tucker back in the 70s and the 80s, but I don't know if there was much Tanya Tucker in the 90s. This could have been that one that everybody's like, oh, I love that song, and she could have been a champion for women and everything else like that. Now, so if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.